My name is Daddy Kev, and I am one of the co-owners of Alpha Pup Records. We're a company that, from the recording side to how we distribute music, to how we promote our records, take full advantage of technology on every level, as often as we can. And it's a very, very powerful tool when used correctly. Alpha Pup was really, in a strange way, born out of a frustration, if you will. I was an artist, I was recording music, and I didn't really find labels that really understood the artistic process. The label itself is primarily experimental electronic and avant rap music. We're pretty daring. We try to sign stuff that is very challenging and stuff that doesn't sound like anyone else. Some of the artists on the label include The Glitch Mob, Daedalus, Subtitle, Scream Club, Existerio, Carlos Nino and a lot of his spin-off groups, Acid Rain. We also have Kale, No Can Do, and quickly in the last couple of years since we started the label, a big fan base has developed. When we really are behind a record, it's because we really feel it. We really want to see the art succeed and to be exposed to as many people as possible. It's even just beyond a money thing. And that's one thing that separates us from a lot of other labels. We're not waiting for anyone to come over here and blow us up. You know, I think there's a lot of indie labels where they form the indie hoping that a year, 2 years go by, some major label is going to come in, swoop them up, and payday. That is not what we're about over here. It is completely about keeping this independent, that we have our own independent distribution mechanism. We don't need anybody at this point other than our retail shops to sell our music. We've tried to create a company that is vertically integrated, that has all of these things, kind of a one-stop shop for anything that an indie artist that's putting out the type of music we deal with would ever need. It becomes a lifestyle type of thing. You know, I think when people look at our website or they look at pictures and of the artists and everything, they see something that they feel like they want to be a part of. You know, they feel like there's a movement going on and they want to participate in it. The role of the independent record label is changing like every 2 months. A record label's primary function is selling records, you know, via whatever means it can. It's handling the distribution, dealing with the marketing. You know, 2 years ago, typically to even do a 300 package mail out would take us about 2.5 hours to get that together. And not to even mention the cost of the manufactured unit in there, the cost of the envelope, and the cost of the postage. These days, we can broadly service 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 people with a click of a mouse. It takes literally 60 seconds to set it up with the application we built.
My life rocks. Like, I'm thankful that every day I wake up in the morning and I make music. What inspires me in the creative process on a day-to-day basis is to essentially make the music that I haven't heard yet. You really just get to be an artist, you know, and put out into the world your purest expression.
I really would hate to be in this situation, to have a song that defines where I'm at in this point in my life, and then have somebody say, no, we can't put that out, put it to the side. Being an indie artist just lets you put it out because it felt right, you know? You get total control, and it's on you if you don't make these things happen for yourself. And I really like that because I'd rather have the responsibility and the control over my life.
Audio seems to gravitate towards artists that are interesting and artists that want to use technology to be creative with, not doing the same old, same old. And I think that music technology has made it so that money is no longer a barrier to doing quality recordings. These days, it doesn't take a lot. You know, you got a Fast Track Pro and you're rolling. You got Pro Tools Empower. It's going down. People see me using Torq Live, they trip out. It's crazy. And honestly, too, technology is what's been able to give rise to a lot of this new music that's being made right now, and this complete mashing up of genres that's happening that wouldn't have been possible before. To me, the best music products are ones that inspire. And I think that the spirit of trying to champion the new, whatever that is something that Alpha Pup stands behind as well as Audio stands behind, of trying to push the envelope, that we haven't seen the best yet, you know, that the best is yet to come. I think that that mindset is really what ties the two companies together.